My question, so what my concern is that my grandchildren are all in the same foster home. They've been with this foster mother now for almost a year and a half. And foster mother is spanking my grandchildren. And my granddaughter told me this in July when I saw her, and I reported it to CPS.
Let's take our first call. Let's talk to Kelly from California. Kelly, did you have a story to tell or a question to ask?
I have a question to ask.
Go ahead.
So I have 4 grandchildren that are in foster care right now in Nevada. Mm-hmm. They've been in foster care, it'll be 2 years in March. ICPC has been denied with me because I have a 22-year-old felony conviction, and foster care, RFA won't denied me my ICPC because of that. My question, so what my concern is that my grandchildren are all in the same foster home. They've been with this foster mother now for almost a year and a half, and foster mother is spanking my grandchildren. And my granddaughter told me this in July when I saw her, and I reported it to CPS, and also their mother did too. And I was told that when a CPS report is made on a foster parent, it's a private, confidential report, and it goes through CPS and not the caseworker. Mm-hmm. Well, this report went straight to the caseworker, and it was found to be a lie. They said that my granddaughter was making it up.
How old is your
So that was my granddaughter is 5. And so, and she also told me that my granddaughter also told me that foster mom was putting hot sauce in her mouth, and that was reported also, and they said that was also unfounded. So since then, mom was in prison at the time. Mom got out of prison. Mom was talking to her daughter on the phone, and my granddaughter told her mother that foster mom had spanked her again that day, which was just last week. And foster mom admitted to spanking her, and mom has that on recording. Mom is supposed to report every phone call to the caseworker. She told the caseworker about it. Caseworker is making excuses for foster mom, says it was a one-time thing, and basically is saying that grandma told her that she didn't have to listen to the foster mom, which I never said that, but that's what they're saying. So my question is what can we do about this? Because nothing's being done about, let me back up. When the first case was reported and mom talked to the caseworker told mom that foster moms are not allowed to spank the foster children, and if they found out that foster mom was spanking the children, they would shut the house down. Now that they actually have admitted foster mom admitting that she did spank her, now they're making excuses as to why she spanked her, and said that Aubrey, my granddaughter, Aubrey's behavior made foster mom act out of character.
Now, where is the case? In Nevada or California?
The case is in Nevada.
Okay. But you're in California.
Yes, I'm in California.
Okay. When you say RFA denied you, are you talking about Nevada RFA or California?
No,
RFA?
I'm talking about California.
Okay. Did they do an ICPC?
They did an ICPC, and I did a live scan, which and I told them prior to the live scan that I had a criminal conviction. It's a felony conviction. It's a violent crime. It was 22 years ago. They knew all that, but they still made me do the live scan, and then they denied me based on that.
Mm-hmm. Well, did they tell you your appellate remedies? You can appeal this decision,
They told me that I could. So I was denied. So I was denied over a year ago. They told me that I could appeal it, but that they told me that they would get back to me, and I never heard back from them. And then they sent me this big old long letter about a year later saying that I was denied and that I'm not allowed to be present in any foster home where there's foster children and all this stuff.
Well, you should immediately try to appeal that decision. The other thing that you should do, just from a general standpoint, because we're all citizens of the United States, is you should file a complaint with the Department of Health and Human Services and the U.S. Department of Justice, the Civil Rights Division. All right.
Do I file a complaint against Nevada DCSF or California?
I probably do both because both states are involved.
Mm-hmm.
But you should also talk to an attorney about trying to appeal California's decision denying your ICPC. There's a long administrative and judicial process you can go through to get overturned a decision regarding, your ICPC being denied. The last
even though it's already been denied by them and they sent me that letter?
Yes, especially since they've done that. The last thing that you should probably do is you should probably what county are you in? You should probably talk to an attorney that might be able to assist you.
I'm in Kern County.
Okay. So in your area, I'm sure there are attorneys that practice, juvenile dependency law. That's what this is called, juvenile dependency law. And, try to get a consultation with them. A lot of attorneys will do a free consultation or a low-cost consultation and try to get someone that might be able to help you. All right. The last strategy you can use is you can get, make a list of about 25 people, both relatives and friends who could possibly take care of the children and submit, have the mother submit those names to the social worker via email so that there's a digital footprint and ask that the children be placed at one of those locations.
Well, we've already had two family members volunteer to take the kids, and they've both been denied on ridiculous reasons.
Okay, Kelly.
Yes.
I understand that, and I probably guessed that just intuitively, but I'm giving you a very specific strategy to take care of or to implement. I don't care what was done in the past.
Okay.
Okay.
Just as a FYI, I do have a family law attorney that I retained in Nevada.
Okay, so does that family law attorney also do juvenile dependency?
That I'm not sure of.
Well, you better make sure because, in California at least, when you say family law attorney, that's a guy or a gal who handles divorces, child custody and divorces, child support, division of assets and liabilities. That attorney may also do juvenile dependency, but if they don't, that might be a problem. That's like asking, a doctor that does brain surgery, to do something like open heart surgery. That doctor may not be qualified to do open heart surgery. I mean, they're both doctors; they both do surgery, but it's different. It's different.
Yeah. Well, what can we do about what are my options about the physical abuse going on in the foster home?
Okay, so I would guess that in Nevada, because I'm licensed in California, that you can make a complaint to the agency or department that handles the licensing of foster parents. So if you were in California, you could make a complaint directly to what's called community care licensing. And that's a state agency totally separate from CPS.
Okay.
Okay.
So I need to look into see what Nevada does about that. How Nevada handles their foster parents. Okay.
And you can do that. You can do that on Google.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Kelly,
yes, I'm listening.
I want to encourage you to find an attorney because now you're already telling me what you can do and what you're going to look up and all that. You're going to spend a lot of time and spin a lot of wheels, and it might be best for you to talk to an attorney. Someone was telling me the other day, someone I consider a mentor, it's not the how, it's the who. Everyone wants to try to do it themselves, the how. They feel they can do it with the internet or with, looking up stuff and researching. And that simply isn't true. And you're going to have a very narrow shot at turning this around. You don't want to blow your chance because you screwed up something. So I encourage you to talk to an attorney in your area. Okay, Kelly? Hey,
juvenile dependency laws, right?
Right. And you can call, local bar associations in California in the different counties, and they should be able to give you referrals if you can't find anybody on Google. Hey, Kelly, I want to thank you for calling in. Why don't you tell us, in a few weeks, call back in, let us know where you are, and give us an update on what's going on. All right, we're going to have to take our first break. This is The Secret, How to Fight Child Protective Services and Win. We'll be right back after these messages.